Hello, welcome back to the free show. Bumpy McSquigums here, and it's time to continue with Season 4 of Battle Brothers. The Murder of Bros Mercenary Company is ready to start up Episode 15, and hopefully do some murderous killing and such. Let's see if there's anything that we have that's worthy of trading up to. I don't think so. Now, there have been people that have said, somebody told me that the crossbow's one shot actually does more work against heavily armored individuals than the longbows, and that's probably true. I still like the idea of the concept of having double shots. Now, Ontrose is still pretty banged up, so I might actually wait this out a little bit, guys. He's still quite mauled, to say the least. It's going to take 56 hours. Maybe we go back to Volstad and we actually sell before we do combat. Initially, I was going to do the combat right away. I mean, it's puny. It should be fine. You know what? I think it's going to be okay, because I have a plan. Hold on. I have a plan. I have a plan. There is a plan here, guys. What we're going to do is put him on the back line and not let him actually go into combat. And I think that should actually be okay. We're going to give it a shot. Like I said, initially I wanted just to go and do battle with it, and I thought it was going to be fine and wonderful and all that nice stuff, but then I'm sitting there going, well, you know, it could backfire a little bit, so maybe that's not the play. Alright, well, we do have a shot over there. The guy's on the low ground, but he's behind cover. I think we're going to wait it out, let them come to us a little bit here. I don't particularly like our... Oh, he's still on the front line with his throwing axes. That's a bit off-putting. That wasn't really part of the plan. This guy has throwing axes. 56%. No such luck. Alright, still I'm going to hold the line. I'm going to wait it out. And... nope. There's the leader. It's Albrecht the Slaughterer. Alright, I suppose I could probably make a move up here. And since we are going through rough terrain, that's about the only thing I can do right now. Same thing, getting the high ground here might give us a small edge or a slight advantage. I'm not entirely certain, but probably the case. I'm going to shield wall it up here. I don't think we have a shot with you. You're basically going to go sit in the back and try not to get killed by anything. I think that is going to be your big play, your big move. I move here with you. And I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with you, buddy. Maybe we'll just move you down into the woods a little bit. Alright, we have a shot, but it's kind of blocked. We're taking it. Alright, we're going to reload. Alright, we're going to go after the ranged guy again. 28%. Hey, we landed a shot on him. That's not too shabby. Come down here. I suppose you can probably move there. And we're going to get Ladnik to hopefully back up our boys. And hopefully not eat too much hatred here. I'm a little concerned with the hatred eating. That could go on. Alright, well, we knew the ranged attacks were going to be coming. Ouch. This was my concern, that we would be getting a lot of hits. Especially on him. If he goes next, it's not going to be pleasant, and it is going to be him. He's going to shield wall it up, throw it. I figured this is the exact scenario I assumed was going to happen. So, it's good to see that I was not wrong. It's bad to see that he got stunned, and this guy is moving closer. Alright. What do we have on him? 28%, 28%. Alright, we got him down. That's a good sign. This guy doesn't seem to have a shield. 56. This guy doesn't have a shield either. Also 56. This guy doesn't have a helmet, so maybe... exactly. Maybe we can just kill him outright. Well, we did some pretty darn good work there, I gotta say. I am pretty excited by all of these things. There's no way to... Alright, I guess we go here and we hold the line with our shield. 37% got through it. That's not too bad. Ontrose is like, I want to help! I want to live! But he can't. That's okay. It's okay. He's going to sit in the back, and we're going to hope for the best here. We don't have a really super high chance to hit anyone. We'll go for the 5%. Oh, and the 11 hit. Very nice. I'm going to move up one, and then I'm going to attack from here. It's not going to hit. That's not ideal, obviously, but let's be honest. What really is ideal at this point? Is there even anything? 34%? Yeah, we got the stun too, fool. Oh, we just smushed his head in. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. 71% times 2, doing work. Alright, well, we've closed with them. Yeah, we're looking pretty darn good at this point. I'm definitely not saying we're out of the woods, because as you just saw right there, bad stuff can always happen, and usually pretty abruptly. That's how I find things to actually turn out. Alright, buddy, hang in there. Good job. Okay. Blocked with your shield. Good job, buddy. Alright, you're going to keep your shield up, and you're going to swing on him and miss. Alright, you are gonna, I guess, go here, because this is the only play. No, that's not the good play. We're gonna go here. And, I guess attack. It's not gonna do much, but we're there. Alright, we're gonna try to crack your shield. I think that's gonna be our play here. Alright, 5% chance, 9% chance. Wow, we landed these things. Oh. Oh my goodness. So scary. So scary. 36%. No such luck. Alright, just gonna skip your turn altogether. I'm gonna say good day to you, sir. And down you go. Make me feel quite a bit better. Alright, we're going for the long shot. Ooh, we landed it. Very nice. Can we do it again? Oh my gosh, our archers are on fire. Literally on fire. It is insanity at its finest. Alright, there's really no path over that way? I feel like that's kind of an oversight on the level design here. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I guess I don't... I hate it. And even if we go there, I mean, it's not a guarantee. Whatever. We'll close. We'll hope to overwhelm him. We have no more releasing the puppies to do, which is a bit sad. We'll try to get to the high ground eventually. You are going to stay right where you're at. You are going to try to break our shield. That is just unfriendly. Ouch. Okay. I cannot strike you. I can wait, though. Alright, I'm going to wait with you as well, because we're going to try to crack your shield before we go in. Alright. Again, we're going to wait a lot of this out. Alright, you're going to back up, because you kind of got wrecked a little bit. So you're backing up. We're going to swing on you. Swing on you again. Alright, so pretty decent job. Work done there. Alright, the shield is down. The swing is real. Did not land. 24%. Hey, we hit it. What? Alright, the clubbing. Oh, the stun. And the smashing. Oh, this is so incredibly good. 48%. Oh, we're just annihilating this guy. Oh my gosh. Get him. Oh, he's so close to death. And we said good day, sir. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's just this dude that stands between us and absolute victory. And unfortunately, we're going to have to wait out a lot of this. And I think that's it. Varg said, get Vargarianized. Nope, that didn't happen. Could have been cool, though, had it actually worked. Alright, he's going to swing. Oh, he broke our shield. And he bled out. What a way to die. Alright, so we survived. We got a level up on Ontrose just for simply being in the fight, though he had to retreat to the back and keep all of his parts together because he's kind of chopped up a little bit, banged up. Ladnik the Quick, a little less quick. He wasn't very able to dodge the ranged attacks being thrown at him. He dodged one, so good on him. Everteal the Forlorn Hope, he was intimidating. He stood there. He looked very scary. Didn't do anything, though. Richard Gauthier did some work. Got his shield broken, though. It's a bit unfortunate. And overall, I'd say that was a net win. Net win for sure. I mean, we didn't lose anyone. And let's see what we're going to get here for loot. Oh ho ho ho. Oh my gosh, I am so stoked. Look at that, we even got a patched mail shirt. I mean, this is great. Kind of wish the hat survived, though, that the commander guy had there, but that's okay. Alright, we got another boar spear as well, so this is, like, super fortuitous for us. Alright, I was kind of concerned, I was a bit scared, I'm not going to lie, but before we head all the way back there, let's get you outfitted with your boar spear, good sir. Let's get you outfitted with your additional... there it is. Get you that, get you with your boar spear. Alright, do you have... You do have the quick hands. Alright, cool. I know we have a lot of level ups to go through, guys. We'll get to them in a moment's time. Forgive me there while I cleared my throat. Alright, so who lost their shield? It was Richard Gauthier. Unfortunately, we didn't get an amazing super shield to give you. That's okay. We'll give you this blue shield. There you go. Now you guys are you're kind of matching all the way across. I like it. Well, sort of. I mean, I could have given you this shield, but then you would have been too close, and I would have been like, which one's the bearded one? I don't know! And you'll all laugh at me. It won't be pleasant, so it's fine. Alright, so we have a new hat, a nasal helmet, 105, which we're going to put on to somebody. Probably Marcelo, because he's already got the patched mail shirt, so we're going to give him the new hat. And now, finally, since we have armor that's better, helmet armor that's better than a Fangshire helmet, we can finally move this to one of our archers, and I'm going to put it on you. That's what we were waiting for, guys. We got to utilize our highest armored equipment on the front lines for as long as we can, and then, well, for the entire game, really, but that's why, if you guys are wondering, I would prefer to immediately just put it on one of our archers, but again, meh. I'd rather have our people not lose their heads if at all possible. That's kind of taking a priority over everything else. Just saying. Alright, so taking a look. Male shirt. The padded leather. Well, that would be an upgrade for you, good sir. Welcome aboard. So 8 fatigue and 8 fatigue. Oh, so the padded leather and the patched male shirt are the same fatigue. That seems a bit weird. I'm not going to lie, that does seem a little odd. Alright, I think everybody else has better. 95, you probably rocking, yeah, 110. No, you don't count. 95. You technically don't count either. But you have no armor left on you. I think Varg is the one that's, yeah. He's the one that's behind the times right now. He gets the upgrade. Yeah, look at that. That's super sexy. Super sexy. There it is. Alright, I like it. Alright, what do you have? What are you rocking? You're rocking the 55. We can give you this. This is 70 right here. You just moved ahead of all the other archers. They're rocking 65. You had the low end. You had the better helmet now. And yeah, this dude's just like, rah! He's super angry. He's not a happy person. Alright, I think that looks pretty good for all of our folks. Let's repair all this stuff up. Except for that. And hopefully when we get back to Bedrock, now when we get back to base, we'll be looking pretty good. I'm trying to see if there's any other weapon upgrades. The arming sword, we already have one, so that's not going to be one. We already have a hand axe, that's not going to be one either. I think we're still pretty decent. Now, I wanted to check something just real quick here. Oh, you get spear wall off of the goblin skewer. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't really want that, though. Alright, so that's fine. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Any additional pitchforks or pikes that I can get for our archers is going to be pretty beneficial eventually. Not quite yet, though. Not quite yet. Alright. I think that's good. Okay, let's continue our way back to Volstad, and hopefully we don't get attacked by Rotox grub or anything else of that nature. See, what they do is they go and they get these bugs, and they throw them at you, and you're like, ah, and then they tackle you and hold you down, and then they give you Rotox injections. It's like Botox, but 10 times worse. It's dirtier. It's made from rat excrement. It's quite nasty. So you really don't want to be captured by the goblins. You end up being all puffy and swollen and infected, and you just turn into... I think that's how the undead were born. So it's not a good thing. It's definitely not a good thing. You do not want to go that route, let me assure you, right now. Alright, who do we have? Wernhard. We have Egil, Sorel, Ulrich, Reinhold, and Sigmund. None of these things are what I want. Alright, let's go take a look at what we have here. We have 5,000 monies, guys. We're buying one of these. Probably. I kind of like the goblin skewer, though. I don't know. Maybe we should hold off on actually getting some good equipment. Alright, let's sell some stuff here. See what we end up with. I think we're going to be okay. I don't need 3 of these. 2 at best. Cruel Falchion, we have another one. Short sword, arming sword. I don't think we need a whole bunch of shields laying around. So we can sell most of these. Pretty much all this stuff, really. There's not really much of a reason to hold on to any of the stuff. I suppose the hat is not a terrible idea. I mean, maybe something happens where we need another hat, but I'd say for the most part, probably not. I'd also say we can probably afford a couple of packets of stuff there. Probably a lot of food, too. This is pretty cheap, and we have a decent supply of money, and we're still better off than we were when we came here. Our medicinal supplies are 50 at most. 50. 150 is the most that we can... Oh, no! I didn't know that this was limited as well. Oh, I'm a fool. Alright, so I wasted a little bit of money there. Oh, no, we can only carry 250 provisions at a time, too. Oh, I didn't know any of that stuff. I thought, well, again, this was originally normal difficulty. I thought normal difficulty didn't have a limit, so we just wasted a bunch of money. It's fine. I didn't remember running into that issue before, so it is what it is. It's just 150 of these, huh? Well, we might as well get back what we can, since I just made a foolish error. See, I never checked before, because I didn't remember that being a thing that I really ever had to worry about. I could have sworn, again, they did a lot of changes since then, so, I mean, it's my own fault. I knew about it on hard mode, I just didn't remember it being on normal. And I figured on normal it would be, like, way, way higher than hard mode. Or whatever, it's impossible now or something like that. So I figured, like, it wasn't it a 50-50... 100, wasn't this the exact same thing I had before? Or maybe it was 50-50, 100, and 200 or something for food. I don't know. Anyway, I thought it would be like double or triple the... Oh well. Doesn't matter. I'm done. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that and move on. Alright, what do we have here? Wiedenauendun, Eisenstein, and what else? Hamruden. Well, let's take a look at our map here, shall we? I think heading down to Kragberg Castle might be a pretty good play, because we have a little bit of money to spend. And there's really nothing along the way other than Auen, or Auen. So we'll come this way. We'll probably come over here and tap on the Greedy Hearts hideout's door. See if anyone's home. If they are, we'll kill them, and then we'll go to Kragberg Castle, and hopefully buy some pretty good equipment. So that's going to be the play, and let's hope we can do that. I'm looking at the time, maybe, depending on what's actually there, I'll decide whether or not I want to do the battle and then follow it into Kragberg Castle. Likewise, I'm not sure, it's still a full 2 days almost. Oh gosh. I think the goblins are already upon us. I don't know if we can... Oh, we might be able to outrun them. I still am a bit... Again, we have 2 pretty weak people. I don't really want to run into any... me getting killed because I got ambushed by goblins type situations here. So, we're going to retreat once again. And we're going to hope that we can get away with this, because I am not... Again, guys, when we get our upgrade of hopefully armor and such, I will finally be ready to attempt going after goblins. But until such a time as that, I feel it's still pretty darn risky. So I'm leaning toward not doing it at all until I'm ready. So even though it was an even battle, it's still risky. Plus 2 of our folks are still pretty darn hurt, so I'd rather not... Oh, we need to level up. So I guess we're not going to do another battle, guys. I'm going to level up, and then by the time we get over there to check out what it is, we'll probably have to break it off there. Then we'll do the combat in the next one. Hopefully get some equipment, and then go after something else. Alright, so Ontrose leveled up despite not being 100% into the fight there. A lot of people say they like going down the utility tree. I don't really find the utility tree to be all that good, honestly. Brawny's okay. Remove 50% of the fatigue penalty from armor. I mean, that's like kind of the great hope. And the foot zone's okay too. Allows you to leave the zone of control without triggering attacks. I mean, there's some good stuff in utility, but I feel like the offensive tree is just where it's at. Even the defensive tree is okay. There's things I really like about it, like getting the fortified mind, for instance. I can actually do battle with the undead and not have to worry about wetting myself and dying because we're all afraid. So, I don't know. The utility tree to me is... like, they're all good. It's just... it's all playstyle, I guess. I guess it all comes down to playstyle. I prefer to play more aggressively, and... even in the defensive tree, the stuff I get out of there, I prefer going that route because it helps me play more aggressively and more offensively. But yeah, there's some cool stuff in the utility tree. I don't think it's great. Like, a lot of it I don't... like, let's take a look. I mean, this is cool for, like, archers or swapping weapons a lot is a thing that you do. Same thing with this. But the bonus experience, you're gonna cap out anyway, more than likely. The shield bash now inflicts a little bit of damage. Who cares? That's not that big of a thing. The Pathfinder's okay. It's not a great skill either. It's a little bit nice. It's, you know, you get less movement penalties. Meh. And then Taunt. I'm not probably ever going to use that skill. I mean, that would be in conjunction with like a full-on defensive individual. You know, that would be there. And then you go down here, like I said, this is a really good skill, the Brawny skill, but Battle Flow, once per turn, killing an opponent reduces current fatigue by 30%. That's okay. The Footwork, that's a pretty good one. I mean, both of these two are pretty good. I'd say move one of those two into like the upper utility skill, or utility tree. It might be pretty decent. Like, get rid of Pathfinder, or get rid of the Shield Bash. I don't care about Shield Bash. Take a look over here at Captain, Leader of Men, 5 tiles or less. We'll have his Resolve. I think that's kind of a pointless skill, honestly. Weapon Master, all attacks cost minus 20% fatigue. It's okay, but again, if you don't have the damage to do, to what end, you know? To what end? And then Fearsome, make them scatter all attacks, inflict at least 1 point of damage to hit points, and trigger a morale check. I mean, that's okay. Again, it's too hard to focus on both sides. Like, there's so many good things in the offensive tree. There's quite a few good things in the defensive tree. And there's some good things in the utility tree, but to get the best, you need more points. I'm hoping that eventually down the road that they raise the level cap from 11 to, I don't know, maybe 20 or 25 or something. Like when the game gets closer to completion. And then you can start building these cool, you know, multiple tree builds, and it's going to be really, really nice. But as it stands right now, I feel like there's just not enough levels to really warrant going down the utility tree when you can get offensive stuff. But again, this is all playstyle based, guys. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. I mean, I'm sure these are all really, really great skills, and you can probably play without any of the offensive stuff. I know people have told me, why do you always go down the offensive tree? It's so bad. You don't need them, especially early game. I find that I do, especially fast adaptation. I think it's the greatest skill ever made in the history of this game. So, I mean, if I miss once, the second shot, I get 15% better chance to hit them. Yeah. Who wouldn't want that? That's my question. Who wouldn't want that? All right, we're going to go with one more hit point buff there. So, some more 3-2-2 going on here for Ontrose. I babbled enough about my thoughts in the different trees here, guys. I will focus on getting this handled. All right, I haven't really been getting into the position to use Emerteel's AoE. But I also don't feel the Executioner is going to be useful. If we land somebody that's 50% less hit points, we're killing them with Emerteel no matter what. So that's not really a thing we need. So we're still going to go with the Area of Effect, even though that hasn't really been a thing that we've been utilizing to the greatest of effects. We're going to go here and get him some 4-2-2. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. And finally, Richard Gauthier. We are going to mimic our boy, and bam, there you go, good sir. And you have just 80 health. I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to get you some 4-2-2. I'll probably give you one more point in health soon, but not yet. Alright, our boys are all ready to go, and we're going to continue our little adventure over here. Again, I don't know where the ambushers ended up at. That might have been like, we can't get them, and they started walking back this way, and we're gonna like meet up like right here. I'm hoping that's not the case, or they send out another patrol to come to kill me, which also would be pretty bad. But I don't think that's gonna be the play. Alright, we're gonna make it in there. We're gonna head down to the puny place, and then that is where we're going to break off this episode. And it's gonna be pretty good, guys. Next episode, we get to do battle there. To come over here and hopefully grab up some delicious, sweet, nice stuff. Oh gosh, a hunting pack. Alright folks, well I guess I won't make it all the way there. We will go and chase down the hunting pack. Hopefully not in the woods, but if it is in the woods, we can probably handle it. In the very next episode, if we take a look right now, 26 hours before we're fully healed, most of the guys are over half HP, and I believe all the armor and equipment is all completely repaired up, if I'm not wrong. And yes, it is. So, in the next episode, hunting pack. And if we get out of that with no injuries, we will come down and take out the Greedy Hearts hideout. And then on over to Cragburg Castle. And I say that we'll take this out. I can't guarantee it. It could be something terrible, like a bunch of lost souls. I'm not willing to do that. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.